Because, I mean, if...
And they know your background.
Yeah, of course they do. You know, what they do with that type of case there, they rule the parents out first. They try to rule the closest people to them out first. So, yeah, you know they did a background check.
So, me in the hood love you.
Who, me?
Your,
I would hope so.
Well, because just what you told
Yeah.
me. You said we got past
Yeah.
what y'all got past, right? When your son was murdered, they tried to make it look like it was them.
Yeah.
Your old neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah, I had people saying my old neighborhood did it, and I'm like, man, my old neighborhood ain't do that, man. Don't put that on them. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what, don't put that on them, because it wasn't them. I knew that from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's beefing with his family. Some of them is his family in there. He got family in there. He still got brothers and sisters and stuff in there. So it wasn't them. You know what I'm saying? We knew that from the beginning. It wasn't them. When people was throwing that out there and trying to put, it wasn't them.
You you're a strong brother, homie. For you to have the information, the knowledge, the whereabouts, the locations, of what you have. My told me a long time ago, homie, only the strong can show compassion for the weak. Yeah, you showing a lot of compassion. To know what you know.
It's easy to crash out. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's easy to crash out.
And I done got to the point now, homie. I fuck with law enforcement. I know it's good and bad and everything.
I got a bunch of family in it. Yeah.
And I would hate to think that a black detective would say, "Hey, here you go. Somebody go kill him before we get him." And home, I would hate that. I would much rather. Home, I would hate that.
Why do you think that they want you to crash out?
Because if you know what you know, why you ain't make a move yet? If you know what you know, and you know I know what you know, then why wouldn't you make a move on your job? That's your job, is to do what you're supposed to do.
Maybe we just don't have no witnesses to come forward. Maybe we give them the benefit of the doubt. They ain't got no witnesses to come forward.
But that still doesn't
mitigate the evidence that they have.
Yeah, that still doesn't. Yeah, or
because this evidence here normally free people.
Yeah.
You find this evidence here. This is your ass here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that DNA is a mother.
So how come it ain't your ass?
I got you. Yeah, I got you, brother.
Do you feel a certain type of way towards the mayor?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why?
He said yeah. He said yeah.
You ain't even hesitate.
He said yeah.
Nah, because we've spoke many times. We've had good conversations, everything. But just like a politician, what are you really doing? You know what I mean?
Current mayor?
Yeah, what are you really doing? Because if you fuck with me like you say you do, then you'll be on them because you're the one that voted the chief of police. See, the mayor is the one over top of the police. They runs the chief of police.
Even the city manager,
yeah. And the chief of police runs the precincts. So if you have that type of overseeing power, and it's a high profile case, why you ain't
very high profile?
Yeah, it's a high profile case. Then why didn't you push that button?
And why you don't think he pushed the button?
Because
the mayor specifically.
Because it doesn't benefit him right now. If it benefits you, then yeah. See, you can the same way y'all doing with the war on guns, and Biden came down there and gave all that money to New York City to the mayor and them to stop the war, to have a war on guns. Then why you can't ask for the feds' help to solve that murder? It's the same thing. You can ask for help for the guns. You can ask for help for this. You can ask for $1 million to rebuild this. So why you can't ask for help for this? They was willing to come in. They was going to take Rikers Island from the state.
Yeah.
So if the feds was going to take Rikers Island from the state, they already know what's bullshit going on in New York. All you got to do is speak up as the mayor and say, I need help. They'll help you.
What's your position on the mayor of them trying to ban drill rap in New York?
At first, when it first happened with my son, I was all for the shit. I'm like, fuck that drill. It's the devil music. And it is the devil music. But I also know that drill music is a stepping stone for them kids to get their families out of poverty. Now, the problem I got is You don't have to rap what you really living. Don't have to live that rapping shit. Rap cap. You know what I'm saying? They've been lying about all the shit they've been doing for years. You don't have to go up there and do that shit.
Or bang on wax.
There you go.
One of the greatest concepts of gang banging was they put the banging on wax
The
tape.
blood and the Crips. That's a
Yeah.
fact. That's right.
Make an album together.
There you go.
Start having boxing matches against each other,
Yo.
football teams against each other, soccer teams against
All
each
of
other.
these kids, they was all once friends.
I call them children of the corn.
Yeah, they was
I
all.
keep telling
yeah.
man, children of the corn.
They was all once friends at one point in time. Majority of them.
Well, if you look at all the gangs, homie, all that shit was all them once friends at one point in time.
Yeah.
All the Crips was once friends at one point in time. Then they broke up in sets and became enemies. That's because it's a lack of guidance.
Yeah.
Somebody got to be willing to die, standing in the gap, homie, hollering at these young niggas, man. And ain't nobody willing to be out on the
Nah,
ain't nobody willing to kill them and willing to die to teach them.
There you go.
You got to be willing to kill them and die to teach this new group.
You're gonna have to.
If you ain't willing to die and you got to
get out their way.
But you got to be willing to kill them too now.
Mandatory or get out their way.
Don't even say hi
Don't
to
say
them.
to
Don't even
them.
say hi to these little motherfuckers.
I got a bunch of them. Maybe when I catch you, old man, I'm gonna leave you like this.
Man, I tell them all the time. They see me, Mr. Charleston. Now, nigga, you by robbing now,
Man,
nigga. Mr. Charleston
I
can't
tell
get
you
you
right
rod
now.
nowhere. You by robbing now.
Nigga better not come near me,
Yeah, I don't play with them. Yeah, nah. I shoot a 16-year-old kid with a gun.
You better, cause he gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
You better.
Yeah, I was dangerous at 14 with my pain.
Yeah,
Hear
let me
what I
tell you
said?
something.
I was dangerous at 14 with my pain.
Yeah, what you was going through.
When I got 21 and I was healed, I wasn't dangerous at all.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna take my concealed carry. You know what he told me? I don't care who it is. You pull that gun, you better fire to kill him. Cause if you don't, you're gonna have a hell of a bill to pay. You know what I'm saying? Because what they're gonna do is they're gonna sue your ass after they get out the hospital.
Yeah, you responsible for every bullet come out
Every
that
bit.
gun. Every bullet come out that
That's
gun,
right.
you responsible for
They
it.
say kill his dead, but it's bad because you shouldn't even have that mindset that I'm gonna have to kill this man's kid or this lady kid. This is a child.
Well, that's where I say only the strong can show compassion for the weak. The average nigga with a gun pointed at you, weak in the mother.
Yeah.
So that's why
Say that quote one more time.
the average nigga pointing a gun at you, weak in the mother.
That's why he pointing the gun at
That's
you.
why he pointing a gun at you. And weak people can't have mercy for weak people. That's why when you see two niggas fighting and one go to the ground, the other stomping a nigga, cause both of them weak. A nigga that's strong, when he knock you out, he'll walk away
Get
from
away from him.
A nigga that can really whoop you won't even fight you. He try to avoid hurting you.
Trying to get
A
away
nigga that'll really kill you, you don't know he'll kill you. You don't know.
until he kill you.
He's so strong, you don't know.